Arctic air finally arrived in Minnesota during the week of January 14th. Highs flirted with just 0 and lows near the Twin Cities dropped to around 10 below. Sure, this is cold, but typically in Minnesota in mid-January, minus 15 to 20 is pretty common. I needed a change of pace from landscape photography as the landscape is pretty unspectacular currently. Now, I wouldn't consider myself a wildlife photographer, but I sure won't pass up the chance to be an opportunistic wildlife photographer. Join along as I brave the Arctic temps to try to find orderliness in the chaos of hundreds of birds to make images that capture the coldest weather of the year. Good morning from a frigid January day. It's January 15th and it was 10 below on the drive over to my little open water spot here that is full of swans and geese and ducks. So I'm trying something new today, trying some wildlife photography here with all the different opportunities with the sea smoke that we have going on. And there's probably about 100 swans here, maybe more, quite a few geese and some mallards. So it's been a fun morning trying something a little different, shooting at the 200 to 500 millimeter, just trying to compose up different interesting shots with the swans. Pretty atmospheric with the sea smoke. Now the sun's coming out, so it's been pretty fun. I'm going to put my favorite shots up in a slideshow. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. All right, welcome back to the swans. I had so much fun this morning, I had to come back this afternoon, so we're going to do a sunset. You can see it's just about to dip below the horizon there. So got a lot more swans in the air today, so getting a lot more flying, coming in for landings with the landing gear down. So this is a lot of fun. You can see them coming in behind me there. So I'm going to go ahead and keep shooting. Again, we got some nice steam coming off, and I'm really trying to shoot into that sun to get that dramatic effect of the steam and that contrasting light. So I'm going to keep going until we lose the sun here. that was sunrise and sunset from January 15th. Here are some tips and tricks I learned while shooting the swans. Use as fast a shutter speed as you can get by with to freeze the action. Bump up the ISO if needed to catch clear wings in flight or freeze water droplets. Use autofocus. When it locks in correctly, the images are sharp as can be. Use burst mode if your camera has it. And take lots of shots. This is what makes digital so great. I easily took close to 500 shots each session just to get a handful of editable images. With this many birds, it seems there's always a random head, foot, or butt in every picture. Finally, for compositions, try to make order of the chaos. Look for symmetrical patterns. How are the birds sitting on the ice? Catch the swans' heads or wings as they move in unison. The crop tool will be your best friend. Don't leave quite yet. I had to go back for one more afternoon and capture some of my favorite shots of the week. I couldn't help myself. I'm back for a third day of shooting the swans. There's less here today. It's definitely much warmer. I think it's around 12 or 13 degrees here. But just wanted to come back, get a little more B-roll shot and see what I can get here. I'm not going to stick around till sunset tonight. But just want to talk about the photography a little bit. So I'm using my 200 to 500 lens. The challenge I have down here shooting these swans is it's chaos, it's clutter. There's heads, there's feet, there's poop, there's ducks, there's geese, everywhere you look. So what I'm trying to do is organize the clutter. And by that, selecting out certain heads or certain bodies, trying to isolate the swans separately, trying to balance the images. That's been the really tough part that I've run into trying to shoot these swans. And also you need it to be atmospheric. Right now, we have pretty nice light, but it really helped with the sea smoke that we had earlier this week when it was 10 below. That just adds a lot of drama to the scene. But yeah, just trying to organize chaos is really the key challenge here. I mean, you could shoot 10,000 shots here easy, and you're gonna have a lot of cool shots. And throughout this video, I'm gonna put up a lot of the shots I've taken. But they're also just shots. Like, how do you get that one that would go in a calendar or a book or you'd want to print? It's just getting everything to line up right, and a lot of that photography is just getting lucky. So you just have to be out here. This is definitely one of my new explore everyday spots. I know these swans, geese, and ducks will be here all winter long, every winter. So it's fun to pop over here, 15 minutes from home. It's only my third time here. If I start coming here, eventually I'll get something really unique. We got a bunch of geese taking off right now. So obviously using autofocus that I have on burst mode so I can shoot as many frames as possible as I can quickly. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm gonna put a video together here tonight and tomorrow and hopefully get this out shortly. This is going to be our coldest part of the winter. We have a big warm-up coming next week, so right now it's about 10 or 12. It's going to be in that 5 to 10 degree range through the weekend, and then we're back into the 30s next week. So today I think is January 17th. So I'm going to stick around and watch a few more of these swans take off. It's actually really fun watching them land. There's some right there into the sun. But yeah, so third time's a charm. I just wanted to swing down here, like I said, get a little more B-roll, take a few more shots. Hope you enjoyed this video, another Explore Everyday video. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.